It's just another gamer here, and today we'll be doing on the guild battle. So it's gonna be a quite a long video because I realized that most of the time I'm like going through all of the battles like super fast. So apart from that, I think that I could actually help out a little bit with like doing a little bit more in like talking about like the defense and offense and how like I can actually like work around them. So it might be a little bit naggy, but I will still keep it a little bit short and simple for today because so that I can actually like reserve like all the other information for like the future videos. Okay, so aside from that, what I think is that the first comp, you have a Velmos, Theomas, and Chasun, which usually my go-to will be this team. But then again, Oliver isn't a real wounds. She's like super resist. So what I feel that I would actually use against this is that I might actually take out Olivia and then put in a Randy because my damage is pretty enough to actually clear on this Velmos and also on the Chasun. So why not I go for like a real wounds, because Randy's on real wounds, whereas for the Olivia is actually on Endure of as the offset. So I'll go like triple wheel, and then the Velmos can do anything it wants. And the best way that I feel is to counter on Theomas is actually to go on like super defense, because Theomas has the defense break, and then Chasun has like the attack buff. So I think the best way to actually notify that is to actually put on a defense buff. So I have the defense buff from Randy to actually counter that. And then my roll time for Velmos could be like, it shouldn't cost more than 35k HP. It could be lower a little bit, but then it's actually having a leader, so 35k should be a good gauge. And then for Chasun, I don't think it should go anything above 45k, even given this HP lead. Alright, so basically I'm just touching on a little bit on like the defense. So next up, we have his Okeanos, Bernard, and Ritesh. So what I actually foresee is that Bernard will move first for the tail bit. Ritesh will go straight for the Trick of Wind. So that's a double win. Then last but not least, Rain of Stones by Okeanos, hoping to actually nuke down something, but that is without the attack buff. But anyways, I think this comp should be a little bit worrying if you don't have real wounds. So, I mean, of course, you guys will know that I'll be going for like my real wounds. And then, yep, I'll actually be doing this comp. Another thing that I could actually add in or change is that I could actually like, if I actually do something like this, which is that I could use like Chloe, because I will be able to shield out from the first attack, and then at the same time I have some heals. So if I actually use a Theomas, your Theomas need to have like some form of HP, and then the Theomas will need to nuke down. I think we'll nuke down on like the Okeanos first, because you don't know, because the immunity or stuff only lasts for a while. I don't think there's any unit which can actually do like a permanent immunity, such that you can, because even Velojo has like one turn without the immunity, and then Delphi is like 2 turns with a 2 turns immunity. I mean, Velojo will be 3 turns immunity and then 1 turn without immunity. Yep, I mean, let's just get right into the battle. Okay, so I'm actually faster because, and this Velmus, in my opinion, is pretty fast because honestly, this Velmus is pretty fast. If I use Oliver, I think, because Randy has the speed lead, so Randy with the speed lead could actually makes me even as fast as this Velmos. So I think that this guy is actually quite pretty. It should be a sweet Velmos, I guess. I'm not too sure if I actually saw anything on like the Vidoes or any stuff. So the first match should be pretty much done with. So actually I'm glad that I didn't bring Olivia, but I bought Randy. So Theobin and then Rain of Stones. So if actually the Trick of Wind would come in like before Okeanos, that could actually be like, I think it should actually work a little bit better. Okay, I did not get the defense break on Okeanos, but I'm going to take down Okeanos first, because Ritesh will use the Trick of Wind, so I should be safe. Even if you actually provoke my unit, I'm actually pretty okay. Yup. So then we just put on Ritesh. Okay then, yep. So that's how like I might actually take down on like this kind of defense. So we're only left with a Bernard, which shouldn't do anything. So the important thing is to take down all the threat. Yep. Then we'll move on to the next battle. So next up we have a Jotun, Trevor, and Chloe comp, which I think that if the way to go about this will be like using like water units, or like you could use in like a Siren, because the Siren will be able to silence on the passive, but there is a Chloe there which makes it a little bit more like pesky. So what I feel that another way I could actually enter this battle is that I could use something like Olivia, Bulldozer, and then I'll use on Chloe, because if I'm actually using something like this, uh, if Jotun, unless Jotun were to like defense break on like my other units, then I mean then of course I'm screwed. But what I plan to do is that I'm going to take down Travel straight up, so that the rest of the game is like Jotun with light speed armor breaking, but there isn't any more threat in there. So the number one thing as always is to like take down the threats. Then for this second battle, I'm going to use this but without Anvil. I'm going to put in Valor Jewel for this case, because I do not want to take in too much of like the defense break, and then there is like the, who's that called? There is the Thomas that's going to do defense break, and then Bernard will be aiming my Thomas. So I do not want to deal with defense break. I just want to put on immunity and that's it. So it's okay if Shasun were to get like reset on the skill by the Spear of Devastation, but let's hope that don't happen. But we'll just see on like how it goes. Okay, so much attacking, but it's okay. As you can actually see that I think the Jotun and travel speed is like pretty close, but then my Bulldozer is slower, so that's like the important thing that I need, because I do not want... Okay, it's okay. So what I want to do is that I just want to take down on this guy. Yep, that's it. Then now I work on like the Chloe. Cause Chloe will be the like the next threat right here. I mean not a threat, but I want to wait for the Bulldozer's full power punch to actually be up, so that I can actually work on the Jotun like maybe one hit. But it seems that it might be a little bit tough for me, so I think that I'll give Bulldozer the turn. They still have 2 more turns. If I actually kill this Chloe, okay, yeah, I have not kill her yet. Let's heal up. Okay, so next turn I'll be able to do on a full power punch. So let's take down on this Chloe, and then let's see. I think I'll do the briefing. Okay, let's do the fanatic also. So I think this like this is a very good goal. And Jotuns on average, I think they'll be like I would say, I don't think that they will have like super kind of HP, but oh my god. I think the highest I've seen for Jotun will be like 50k kind of HP, including all like the buffs, I mean the tower buffs and the one for the flags. Okay, so we got this down. Bulldozer pretty good, no matter how. Okay, so we got the Rain of Stones, so actually I'm pretty alright with this. So Rain of Stones, the next attack, I will still do Sanctuary, then we'll do Amuse for the attack buff, and then I think I will take down I'll take down on the Thomas first, because I don't think Okeanos will be able to kill my Chasun. Then let's take down this Thomas, because Okeanos doesn't have like a defense break, so I should be alright with this, or handling with Okeanos. Yup. So this opponent has like approximately 15k HP, and I'm still having my immunity, so that's the reason why I brought Valor Jewel instead of Anvil. So for the final battle, this is the opponent. So this comp is pretty deadly in my opinion, because there's like a Sierra, then Orion. Orion will move first, then Sierra will plant the bomb, and then Thomas will try to like nuke down on like that opponent. So what I think is that, of course, you can play like immunity somehow. Another way that I actually like about with this comp is that I'll use like a Chloe instead of Valor Jewel, or else that will be my Anvil, then Thomas and Chasun comp. So that will be the first part of the battle. Then for this second part of the battle, I'm actually betting that they won't be too fast, and then my units are like should be the slowest, so that I can actually like take down on like, we'll just see what Katarina hits. So that's the number one thing. So any other ways, I think we'll just enter the battle and see how it goes. So Orion did not use the third skill, so let's see. I gotta use Sanctuary somehow. because I need to have the immunity. Because Orion might be using the harmless prank like on the next turn. Okay, I think we should actually work on the nope. And then based on this Sierra, I think this Sierra is like pretty low on HP. So we just take this down. Then let's work on the Thomas. Okay, so if like something were to die here, it should be fine because I just need one hit to take down Thomas. Then after next, Orion shouldn't be able to do anything. Alright, so maybe the paddle that will be... Oh! That's pretty nice because we got everybody on like shield, which some guys on shield and then... Yeah, some guys on shield and then all of them are on real wounds. So that's pretty nice because I'm actually thinking of something like a combo comp to actually work on this guy. Thankfully, Armageddon cut in between me. So I'm actually pretty safe from this attack. Then I will just do the Sword of Discharge. So we are now just left with the Gallon. Can this work? Yup, it sure did. So that's what we have for the guild battle. Okay, it's been some time since I last did like an arena battle. So what I actually think of doing is that I need some opinions somehow. Because I'm like having like 2 comps to actually play with. So this is actually the first comp that I'm going to try. And the other comp that I actually like about is, I think we'll do the other comp like after this. And we'll see how it goes. So this will be the first comp that I'm actually playing out on, not lately. So I'm actually thinking to actually play this on auto because sometimes you just want to find like some form of fun and then you just want to work on like some auto battles or such. Okay, so he actually started hitting on Jotan, which should not actually be the case because are they crazy to actually work on Jotan? So if they're still working on Jotan, I'll probably stop on the auto. Yep, I gotta stop on the auto. Okay, let's play this like a little bit real this time. Because I thought that I could actually do on like that on auto, but yep. So I mean, maybe I could actually try this again. The part is pretty scary because I think then I will not be able to show on like my other comp. I think that's the scary part about using this comp earlier. So because if all of them target on Jotan, then I think I'm like pretty much dead. So this is actually the second comp that I usually auto with. I mean, when I'm actually quite a little bit distracted, I'm actually auto with this comp. So let's see how this goes. Because I felt that Vitesse damage isn't as much as like compared with like a Purna, and then Vitesse seems like a support in this battle as compared to the previous battle. So I mean, let's try auto for a little bit. The problem now is that Vitesse will be aiming for Jotan like all the way, but Jotan will be able to tank. I mean, my Vitesse will be able to tank. But if everybody were to aim for Jotan, then there's a little bit of an issue for myself. Okay, crap. The meditate gone for always. And Shasun did not do Fornum Blossoms on... Okay, at least there's a Amuse. I find this team a little bit more stable than the previous. But I actually just want some like opinions. What do you guys think? Like what should actually be like maybe better? But of course, I know that there isn't a like one size that fits all. So maybe I might need some tweaks and such. Oh, okay. So actually, villager is dead because my villager weren't on like speed defense. So if he actually takes too much of this kind of flat damage, he will be dead for sure. And as expected, that Thomas will proc like numerous kind of like violent only when Chloe's from fanatic. So I think that myth is like busted. Alright, so apart from that, this will be like my go-to team in like most of the arena scenarios, and especially using rush hour. This will be like this kind of like safe comp that I usually use. But there are times whereby Orion will go crazy and then it just fail me very badly. So actually this comp that I actually just realized that this comp is actually quite versatile, because you have a speed lead, then you have like a Bernard, and then you have the Orion, which is quite rather disastrous because I really hate this comp. If like there's a Vanessa and then something like a Vanessa and then Orion Bernard and then or maybe something like that, or maybe like Sarah and Perna instead of this Thomas, I actually lost to these kind of comps like a few times, which I still don't know why I actually lost. So yep. So this like safe, sometimes safe, but against like Sarah, Perna, Bernard and Orion, I might actually lose. Why and such, I still don't know why. Okay, let's just do like a few more battles. I think I still have like a few more wings, like 3 I guess, but we'll just do a little bit more. Because basically I like this comp like all the way, but sometimes I mean people will get bored with their own stuff. Okay, we actually killed 2 of the units like already. Okay, so Pana actually used the revive, I mean the eternity. Then we'll take down a Sierra. Then now we'll work on the Perna, because Perna is on the second life. So then, because as long as you have a fire tank, then I think it should be able to work on this Camila for sure. And Kuma has like a higher base defense as compared to the other beast monks that from what I've seen. Okay, so this is like another new comp that I'm actually working out on. So let's see how this actually goes. If this, I think the opponent plan is that we'll do like a Bernard Tailwind. Then after that, I don't know when Vanessa will come in, but then Juno will then come in first, then Unravel to do on the full defense break. Then probably if this Vanessa is like an attack build, maybe we can actually see it like in a while. Then if it's an attack build, then it will go last, or else it will like be in the middle of like nowhere. But most likely I think that it will go like last, I guess. Let's have a look. Okay, I missed out on all of that. And then Unravel goes before Juno. That's a little bit weird on my side. Then there's no predicted future. So what I usually do is like this. Oh, we didn't get the Juno, so I think in that case we'll take down on the Unravel. Then we'll take down on Vanessa. So now we're just left with 2 more units, and oh, this looks bad. This looks bad somehow, I think. Okay, if we can actually put on the defense break, then Perna can actually clear on this Bernard, I guess. I hope I did not say Bernard 2 times. Okay, anyways, let's work on this guy. I think the defense break will land. Yep, so... Oh, okay. So let's take back some bar. I don't think it actually worked that pretty well. Okay, so that's on revenge. So my Perna actually wastes that turn. And I think their waste this time to loot. Because, yep. Anyways, we got this. But anyways, I think weekday defense is like pretty much throw, and then it's like the best time I bet you can try, because if you can't actually beat the throw defense, then I mean, do not talk about like the actual defense on like weekends. But of course, weekends there'll be tons of arenas. So I mean, let's just find a arena and then we'll try to work on that. So I guess this is like the only arena in my list. So it comes with 2 Juno and then this Wunsa, which let's see what Wunsa does. So actually it's still a beneficial effect, and then heal, etc. So what I think is that I do not actually need Valor Jewel for this case. I can actually go something like a... I think I can go for something like Chasun. Yep, I can actually go like a Chasun for this case. So yep, it should actually work, because I actually realized that with just attack buff, Perna actually hits like pretty damn hard as compared to like Theomas with just an attack buff. Because the other part of the multiplier for this attack is that... Okay. The other part of the Perna's second multiplier is actually based on the opponent's HP. But it's not directly linked to the HP, but... Let me just touch a little bit. So it's not based on... Okay. It's not based on the opponent's HP, but how much HP is left. So that's like another part of it. It's a little bit different mechanics as compared to the normal one. Like Sigmarus, the third skill, Ice Volcano. So this will actually siphon my... Oh, so it's actually on the Despair. So let's just defense break him. And we heal up a little bit. Anyways, he doesn't have too many like 1000 kind of like the what's that called? The buff removal. And of all, he will hit Perna. Yep, definitely. So let's just reduce his attack bar. He's pretty fast. And then I won't use time to load yet. Let's heal up Perna. What if Chasun were to get a kill? Okay, let's just do this. 9k. I think 9k is really good. So the last part of this video, of course, we will be fighting this arena, which I don't know how long this will gonna take. Yep, Perna. Definitely the best thing, I guess. Now let's do the emails, because I'm gonna go all into killing this arena like maybe as fast as possible or something like that. Yep, it sure one glance. If you know what I'm referring to. Alright, so that's all for what we have for this week video. Then I will see you guys next week, I guess. So thanks for watching, and then goodbye.